you very much. I hope you're enjoying the conference. I certainly am. I would like to tell you a short story. A few years back, I was in India. I was visiting a farmer and a business partner of Novozymes. Like many other farmers, he was working about 3 acres of land, this guy growing mainly potatoes. For a couple of years at the time, he'd been using a bioag technology, the type of technology that Trevor Thiessen he was talking about earlier in the week. He used these products before because he saw that it gave his plants stronger growth and gave more tolerance to extreme weather. This farmer, he was working mainly to feed his family. After using this technology, not only did he grow enough product to eat, but he actually had enough that he could start selling. He started to make a profit, provide better for himself and his family. This is really why I believe very much in biotechnology. Better products making life better. We all know the world needs to produce more food. We all know the weather does get more extreme. We all know input prices are rising. At the same time, we are asking farmers around the world to produce more than they did yesterday. This is why we all need to help farmers to do more with less. This is why we need sustainable agriculture rooted in science. This is a great challenge, and we just need to keep pushing. Imagine the demand we'll create when more people understand how our innovation saves money, protect resources, and create jobs. That's the reason why we've been doing the canvas painting you've been seeing, to help people see how biotechnology is actually able of making lives better for a lot of people around the globe. Today, I'd like to show you another way Novozymes and biotechnology is helping making life better for people. It's our Clean Star Mozambique project in Africa. Like our farmer in India, Clean Star Mozambique shows how biotechnology is not just about producing fuel or food. It's also about improving health, income, making life better for people. Please enjoy this short video. Thank you very much.
How can you meet the needs of a growing population in a sustainable way? One example is Mozambique, where a new initiative converts surplus crops into a cooking fuel as a sustainable alternative to slash-and-burn agriculture and charcoal production. By helping smallholder farmers improve their farming practices, the farmers will experience a major increase in their production level and an improvement in their income of more than 300%. The farmers' surplus cassava are sold to the world's first sustainable cooking fuel facility close to Beira, Mozambique. With the help of enzymes, the crops are turned into biofuel, a clean and sustainable cooking fuel for stoves, hereby significantly reducing the health issues related to burning charcoal. This technology can be used globally and adjusted to local needs. In Maputo, the lives of 3,000 smallholder farmers are changed, and with the establishment of a single biofuel manufacturing plant, more than 1,000 jobs are created. This is an example of a bio-based economy where smarter use of plants and waste can help provide food, energy, new products and materials.